Well, I got some new additions here at Universal. Last time I came through here, this was all behind work walls. Looks like it's going to be, Visa. Or as they like in Grand Theft Auto, Fleesa. How can we get you to spend more money?
Squad 51, stand by for response.
Well, here we are, back at Universal. Cinnabon under construction. Still, I'm holding out hope that it comes back. Maybe they're redoing it. Let's go with that. Oh, about a month away. We'll be out to see that in the theater for sure. Oh, look at the Minions have officially taken over Universal. My buddies. Yeah, I will be there to see that. Good morning, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Also, thank you to all of our men and women in our armed forces. This is your weekend. Actually, we should celebrate you all year long, but this weekend's for you. And all of you that are celebrating this weekend by having days off work, here at the theme parks, barbecuing, whatever you're doing, even if you're at the racetracks this weekend, Charlotte or Indianapolis, remember our men and women that served bravely, and some gave the ultimate sacrifice so we can do this. And remember everybody in this wonderful country of ours, the United States of America. Like I like to say, like Toby Keith says, don't ever apologize for being patriotic. They can go F themselves. Anyway, happy Memorial Day weekend. Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. It's Maddie. Welcome back to Main Street Fire Rescue. This vlog's now in service. I am here this morning on a very hot, crowded weekend. Not gonna be here too long today. My first warning sign was when you pull into Universal and they park you on the rooftop to start the day off on the parking garage, it's gonna be a rough day. They also said that Orlando, this was in the news the other day, Orlando's gonna be the most traveled to destination in all of North America. Those that are here, have a good time this weekend, enjoy yourselves. We are here at Universal Orlando Resort. Today's a big day. It is the start of the DreamWorks Land preview for annual pass holders, and it also is day one of the Universal Orlando Summer Tribute Store. I'm going to be able to just hopefully take you all to DreamWorks Land. We can't go in. I was not able to get a reservation. Those things came and went so fast. I had my email open. The day they came available, I was at work. I was at the ER. I had the email open, but as it always works, we got extremely busy very fast. And by the time that email came through and I clicked on it after we had gotten everything taken care of, all of the times were sold out. So it's just how it goes. Well, we'll be here when the land officially opens, but I want to see kind of how close to the land I can get to give you an idea of what we're looking at, and then we're definitely going to do the Summer Tribute Store. So again, let's get on inside, let's get our ass in gear. Welcome to Main Street Fire Rescue. We're now in service. The one thing I've learned about these biometric scanners, they're incredibly fast, but take your sunglasses off. It throws off the camera. It's capturing your eyes, which to me is still creepy as hell, but also fascinating at the same time. Take your sunglasses off because it doesn't understand what it's looking at. Quick construction update on the Central Lagoon show, which opens in less than a month. You can see the platforms raised just a little bit. A lot of the nozzles are out of the water. This deck that they've been building the last time, there's a lot of concrete work in that. I'm still sticking with, I think that's a drone launching site. It just has that characteristic to it. And you can tell over here, all the green boxes and the tents, they've probably been doing a lot of testing. Oh, even right here, look at all the lights. Yeah. All kinds of stuff going on here. I'm excited to see this. I think this is going to be a great nighttime show. Also tonight debuts Dreams That Soar over at Disney Springs. We're going to go out and see that too. I've never seen an actual drone show, so looking forward to seeing that. All right, our first stop is going to be DreamWorks Land. As I said, we're not going to be able to go into it because I wasn't able to get a reservation. They went fast. Multiple days, they went quick. So we're gonna go check it out. I think the walls are down, so we'll probably be able to see a little bit of it. And then once DreamWorks Land opens, then we'll go in and actually see it. Leave me a message in the comments below. What do y'all think is gonna be the next project here at Universal? You think it's gonna be the Rip Ride Rocket next year, or you think they're gonna go across back to Islands of Adventure and do the Lost Continent transformation into the rumored Legend of Zelda? Let me know what you think. So here we are. Oh, the walls are down. We can see a little bit. Wow. Man, I wish I could have gotten a preview time. This place looks really cool. Check out that ET sign, huh? Check that thing out. So here it is. This apparently is going to be the sign, the official sign right here, DreamWorks. Oh, the roller coaster is running. Yeah, reservation required. I'm a big fan of the new ET sign. Check this out. So what they did was they repainted this kid zone to match the ET sign. What detailing. Here it is. This is the new DreamWorks Land. We could see a little bit of it. Oh, they got Shrek and Donkey out meeting and greeting. What a cool land. From what I saw in the previews, they had their media event for the, a lot of the vloggers were here last week. Man, it's impressive. They did a fantastic job. This is pretty cool too, the ET Adventure sign. That looks great. Let's see what they've done over here. So I'm wondering if this sign here will stay, or if this will come down and they're gonna completely redo this. So here's a little bit more DreamWorks Land. Oh, there's Puss in Boots. This is so cool. And they got Shrek's Swamp Snacks there. This Shrek's Swamp Meat. His meet and greet area is amazingly detailed. Man. A lot of flowing water too. Looks like a great place to cool off. Yeah, this is a very cool land. So once again, Father's Day weekend, this land opens to the public, an official grand opening. After that weekend is over, I'll be here. This is gonna be a great area for the kids. I loved it when it was Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone, because it was very much a lot of my childhood, but this was a nice addition. I tell you, Universal really knocked this one out of the park, just from what I'm seeing up front without even being in the land. You know, that's the big difference lately is Universal, there's a lot of comparisons to Universal and Disney now. And I tell you, there's always was a long-standing rumor that a lot of the Disney Imagineers came to Universal when they laid them all off after the you-know-what in 2020. And after you see how things are designed around here, and you see Epic Universe, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Like the attention to detail, you know, where Disney kind of goes and does their own thing, you know, they've matched this up perfectly. Again, just from what I've seen, it looks like you're gonna step right into DreamWorks Land. Awesome job, Universal. You know, I want to say it so bad. I want to go to a Disney thing and be like, man, Disney, you knocked this out of the park. I know you guys can do it. From what I've seen online and social media and YouTube and that, the new Tokyo Disney Sea, this Fantasy Springs, it shows what they can do if they put their minds to it, let their Imagineers do their job. But just this here, I mean, I can't imagine what Epic Universe is going to look like. It's going to be very exciting. Well, we'll do one more kind of look through here, and then we'll go on to the tribute store. That we can go into. Straight ahead is the roller coaster. Right there. All right, let's work our way to the tribute store. This looks like a newly redone entrance into the main viewing area here. Let's take a look. So this had work walls up a little while ago. Well, last time I was here, the work walls are now down. So this is going to be all of the seating down through here. I shouldn't say seating, this is all standing room. This very much resembles World of Color at Disney's California Adventure. If you ever been to that, it has the tiered standing rooms like this. Looks like we got some greenhouses down here. Ah, speakers. Well, of course. So if you're going to be down here, you're going to get the full-on experience. Holy moly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They're everywhere. So clearly this is going to be the spot to stand. All right, ladies and gents, off to the tribute store now. And here it is, this summer's Universal Studios tribute store. This is themed after an old strip mall. Check this out. So if you remember this, if you've been here, this is the old Williams of Hollywood, the old prop shop. And every couple of months they retheme this. This went from a Mardi Gras theme tribute store to now it's the summer. When this gets redone, it'll be time for Halloween Horror Nights. And what's even crazier is after that, this will be the Christmas tribute store again. It's wild. But check this out. So it's Mega Video, Mega Castle Arcade, and the Tribute Theater. So does anybody remember, us Gen Xers, the Aladdin's Castle arcades? That's kind of what that reminds me of. Oh, they got the video rentals, the classic open sign. Oh my gosh, how about this, huh? That's pretty freaking cool. All right, here we are. Let's take a walk inside and check out the summer tribute store. There's also hidden messages and little Easter eggs that kind of help lead you to possibly think about what's going to be the next tribute store. So the next one will be for Halloween. And sometimes there's these little tips and tricks and little hidden meanings in these tribute stores. So when Halloween comes out, there'll be little tips and possibly upcoming ideas of what Christmas will be like. Wow. Here we go. So we're starting out in an old school video store. Oh my gosh. This takes me back. Holy crap. Remember going into the video stores and like having to pick these out? Oh, you can't move them, but oh my god. And you could always tell when a new release came out because it was just like this. There was always like 1,000 of them. This brings back memories because I remember when I was growing up on Saturday nights we would go out to eat with my mom and my brother, and then we'd go out to the grocery store, and then we'd stop by the video store on the way home and get a movie to watch. Oh my gosh, this is a classic right there. I've seen quite a few of these on here. All-time favorites right there. Oh, they have a Back to the Future mug? Oh my gosh. With the hoverboard as the handle. Oh, yes please. The one thing these tribute stores also have are lots and lots of merchandise. Oh my gosh. Look how cassette rewinder. What? Man, oh my God. Hey, early days of vlogging, right? I think George Carlin always said when these things came out, he goes, now every Tom, Dick, and Harry's walking around with a camcorder filming everything, thinking they're all Federico Fellini. Wow, look at that. I think they were about that price back in the day. Either that or it's adjusted for inflation. Look at the rabbit ears. Oh, yeah. Move it a little more to the right. All right, now don't move it. Put in the tin foil on the tops to get the better signal. Wow, look at all this stuff. It's like an old school checkout here. Holy smokes. This is probably one of the coolest ones yet. I mean, the Christmas ones are always neat, but this one's really freaking neat. Oh, the flux capacitor. Oh, that's soft too. Future changer. Oh, they even have some pins. My gosh, all these freaking videos. Oh, there we go. One of my favorites right there. Watching that movie was a lot what led me to want to be a, well, once I started realizing I wanted to be a fireman, I would watch that movie all the time. Conan. Battlestar Galactica. Man, this is like going back in time. That's a cool shirt too. They even have like the cheesy music playing. Wow. All right. Oh my gosh, my dad took me to see this when I was, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade for my birthday. I got to see this in the theater. That movie was classic. It was a great movie. Oh, now we're in the Jaws section. So this is still the movie star. Look at these TVs. I had one in college that was almost identical to this, except it had a VCR in it. Like that. There you go, a TV with a flashlight. You often wonder, kids come in here and don't even know what they're looking at. That was when flat screens started to come out. That sumbitch was heavy too. This thing. Oh yes, there's the channel changer, and then there's where you'd adjust the fine pitch. So you had your main channels up there, and then that one, you had a dial in the middle where you could fine tune it, and then you could also have, I think there was like 20 more channels in there. Yeah, like this one. How freaking cool. Oh yeah, and there's all the adjusters right here. I remember we used to play around with the V-hold and you make the screen flip, or you could try to unscramble the scrambled porn channel. Oh wow. Man, look at the windows. Like, it truly feels like a video, old school video store. This thing just keeps going. Oh, there's where we came in at. Okay. Oh, and there's the counter. Oh my God, look at that clock radio. Unbelievable. That looks like an old Commodore 64 keyboard there. Oh, there's the rental slips. Oh, anybody remember these? After the floppy disk, these were the next step. Oh yeah, they do all the repairs. Oh, look at this thing. All right.
They just opened a new tribute store.
So we're gonna go now into the arcade. This is the Magic Castle arcade, or Aladdin's Castle. Man, does this look like Aladdin's Castle? Holy moly. Or the Mega Castle arcade. Wow. Okay, I'm a fan. Look at this. They even themed the coin machine.
Treasures from faraway lands that are prized.
Wow. If you collect these little gold medallions, they have these themed to this tribute store. Man, I can't tell you how much money my brother and I used to pour into the Aladdin's Castle arcade.
Choose thy team and create your fate in our laser dungeon.
Oh, there's the old gumball machines too. You'd put the quarter in there and it would, I think it would put it down there and go all the way up and then it'd go around this whole maze and then end up down there. That was cool. So look at this. Look at these machines. Yeah, my brother and I used to play NBA Jam a lot. Wow. Look at this. Does this even work? No. That's pretty freaking cool. Mrs. Dumpty is like Miss Pac-Man. Well, they even have the coin slots. Oh my gosh. You know what this reminds me of? Which Horror Nights was that? 2019 when they had the arcade theme? Wonder if this is a hint that they're going to be bringing back the arcades to the Universal Halloween Horror Nights. And they have like the arcade music. Tribute Brawler 4. Wow, that's like the Street Fighter characters a little bit. This is pretty freaking cool, man. Oh, look at the headbands. The Minions. It's so fluffy! Oh my gosh, they have the freaking the things you could get for the tickets. Wow, really? There it is. The TV for 32,000 tickets. An old school boombox. And I have to say, this is probably outside of some of the Christmas shops. This is one of my all-time favorite tribute stores. Anybody remember walking through with the big wad of tickets trying to get some of this cool merch or some of these cool prizes? Oh my gosh. We were actually talking about that at work the other day. The old school arcades and the tickets that you could have, and how sad, you know, like how they don't have that anymore. It's all digital on cards, which it takes the fun away, because there was nothing more satisfying than walking through an arcade with a freaking fistful of tickets that you know you're going to buy something cool with. It was like you were the envy of everybody. Like, how'd they get so many tickets? Right? You remember that? Let's see what else we can find in here. Is laser tag, laser dungeon. Wow. Oh, okay, now we're gonna go into the movie theater. Oh my gosh, there's the E.T. tickets. Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Jaws. Oh, cool, man. Holy cow, look at this. Look at this. Remember what I said about the Christmas tribute store? You have to always look up, because they have a lot of hidden details that most people miss. So in the movie theater, look at this. It's the iconic scene from the original Ghostbusters. Wow. That's freaking cool, man. Wow. Oh, and there's Jaws right there. Okay. We're going to save we got two more. We're going to save the best for last. There's the other one. Oh, look at this. There's all the action figures and everything. Well, not action figures. These are collectibles. Hello. Oh, wow. Look at this. How cool.
Oh my god.
There's the Universal song. Alright, we're going to save the best for last. There we go. It's the famous clock tower. Oh, and they got the lightning flashing. And those creepy ass statues right next to the clock. Get some more Back to the Future gear. That is a cool Loungefly with the DeLorean and the speedometer. That's pretty neat. Okay, yeah, that's pretty neat. Oh, I should get this for my car. I love the Back to the Future 2 mug. Big fan of that one. So if you buy anything or want to purchase anything, you bring it here into the last room here, and this is where you pay for all your merch. Still a big fan of this right here. We're going to exit out of the Summer Tribute Store. I will be back many times to see this. I'm a big fan of this. And they even have Earl the Squirrel's Hollywood Star. Which Earl the Squirrel, for those who don't know, he's a big staple of Christmas. I think it just kind of happened by accident one year, but they used to stick, well, they still do, they stick a squirrel in the main Christmas tree here in the park, and he comes out at random times, and they put him in different areas every year. Well, he did it as a joke, and it took off big time. And so now Earl the Squirrel is a big part of Christmas here at Universal Orlando. There's Conan. That's the movie that gave Arnold Schwarzenegger his big break. I listened to his, he had an interview that was really cool about how he overcame everything against all odds to be the actor that he was, and Mr. Olympia and all that, and that helped him get a role in those movies, which helped him get started. That was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Everybody coming to Universal this summer, which I'm going to guess this will be, let's see, Halloween Horror Nights starts on August 30th this year. So my guess is this tribute store will probably go from now till right about early to mid-August. Don't skip this. Don't skip this. Make time for this. All right, y'all. It is about 11 a.m. It's hot as SHI, you know what. I think we're going to wrap up today. Go find where it's cool. But we'll walk and talk as we head out of the park. The other thing I will keep my eye out for is, just in case Universal releases more preview slots between now and Father's Day weekend, then we'll go. But I'll just keep an eye out for it. I have to make a quick pit stop here on the way out of the park. I'm kind of just at a obscure place right by the Transformers ride, the exit gift shop, and these bathrooms here were next to Mel's Drive-In. I was here for Halloween Horror Nights 2016. We had just left one of the haunted houses, and it was busy. That was when the Chicago Cubs were in the 2016 NLCS to go to the World Series, and what was interesting is when we got in line for the haunted house, the game was just starting. When we got out of line and out of the haunted house, the game was getting ready to wrap up, and I was walking this way to use the bathrooms right through here. And as I was walking this way, this is what I heard, because I had my earbuds in listening to the game. Right here is where I heard this famous call.
Yeah, Yasiel Puig pinch hitting, and he will hit a ground ball toward short. Russell goes to minus one, over to first. The Cubs are going to the World Series. The Cubs win the pennant.
I will never forget this area. I heard that call in my earpiece. Just like earlier this year, being over at Epcot, sitting on that planter bench when Purdue went to the Final Four and beat Tennessee. Just amazing, like the little things that happen in various areas of life. Like I said, when they park you on the roof at first thing in the morning, you know it's going to be a long day. These aren't even full down here yet. Man, you do get some pretty kick-ass views from up here, though. The one thing I forgot to check on, and I walked right past it, it's my fault, but the potential Universal Epic Universe preview center. Some say that's going to open up in a couple weeks, maybe along with DreamWorks Land and all that. We'll see. There is, when I walked into the park, it was interesting. I was walking in towards Universal. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, I'll do that on the way out. Yeah, I walked right past it. But not much has changed, though. There is some structure going up on the outside of the shop that looks like, obviously, for signage and that. So we'll see. We'll see. Since we're out here, though, let's see if we can't catch a quick Epic Universe update. Stand next to Mr. Lightning Rod here. So remember, I pointed these out last time. I think why it's been so freaking hot is we haven't had the thunderstorms either. They said that it's because we've got this Sahara dust stuck over us. That's why it's been, one, incredibly hot. Two, there hasn't been anything to break the heat, which we're not. Normally when it gets this hot, we have our afternoon thunderstorms, and we're just not getting that. So we'll see what happens as the days and weeks move on. But please do be careful this weekend. It's going to be very hot. But here we are. So right there, Starfall Racers, and the top of, I think that's Mead Hall for the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berkland. There's, right there is the top of the Ilios Grand Hotel. That dome looks like it's got some more work done on it. And then right over this way, right here, you can see one of the Stella Nova Terra Luna resorts with the reflective tiling on it. One of these days after I'm done working, we'll have to drive out this way and just see what we can see. How cool would that be to see Starfall Racers go by on the track? So just for point of reference, here we are in the Universal Parking Garage. If you ever want to see this, go, if you're on the rooftop, or you can actually see it from pretty much any level, obviously minus the ground level. But there's the theme park that way. Just come to the opposite side, to this side opposite the Universal theme park. Look for the big fun spot, the big arch and the roller coasters there. And then just right off to the right that way. Well, we are back home from Universal. Man, what a cool freaking tribute store that was. I was very impressed with this one. As I said while I was there, I'm going to make many more trips into there because, again, those are the stores that, as you look around, there's tons of Easter eggs hidden all over the place. And just so many neat things in there help bring back really wonderful memories of my childhood, especially during the 80s. You know, the tribute stores have always been a really cool thing for the last couple of years, and they just keep getting better and better. So thank you, Universal Creative. Y'all knocked it out of the park on that one. Just simply amazing. So the other thing is DreamWorks Land. From what I could see from my vantage point, it looks amazing. Like that whole area, it's just like they've had new life breathed into it. Plus, I love what they did with the ET entrance and how they themed those bathrooms there. I didn't get a chance to show it, but when I go back there, hopefully it's still there. But on the other side of SpongeBob StorePants is the last remaining Kids Zone theming. It's got the red paint with the blue and the yellow stars. There's only one building left like that. Those bathrooms where the new paint was used to have that paint on it, but not so much anymore. So we'll see. We'll see if it's still there, or they're going to change that whole thing to match the ET ride. But I love, though, how they did the backside of DreamWorks Land. They did it like you're walking into the woods, going to the ET attraction. As I said while I was there, I'm curious if they're going to leave the original entrance there, like the one that's still there, or they're gonna tear that down and then move everything out to where the new entrance is. There's still yet some things to be seen with that, but I could also see them having that big sign out there, which obviously says, hey, this is where the ET adventure is, and then leaving the other one in place as well, because that's still part of the original attraction. I don't think that's changed at all over the years. So either way, it looks awesome. It looks really, really good. So very happy with Universal Creative. Their designers, their architects, the construction workers, everybody, man, it all came together very well on this. And just makes you excited for things to come. So again, if they don't end up releasing any more preview times for DreamWorks Land, then we'll just wait till it opens. Like I said, it's less than a month away, and we'll be able to go through there. We'll give it a couple days. You know, it'll obviously be crowded when it first opens, and then like anything else, as we move on through the weeks and months, it'll just become a regular part of the theme park. So, all right. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Lots more to come. Have a good Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Main Street Fire Rescue out of service. I'll see ya.